coming out of nowhere. What's his name? Benjamin Netanyahu. And he in there, man. He's like a dictator on like Benjamin Netanyahu. Shalom, Gospel Island. He brings us up from home. Looking at her, he pops up down for Babylon the Great. First is first, and to east, give our praise word too. Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh, by Rakadash. And the federal Hebrew times, created as his Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. A double honor to the apostles, elders of Grace Hillstone. Shalom, sister, brothers, ladies, truth. Shalom to brothers and sisters that's listening and studying and show themselves approved. Shalom. So I'm talking today. What's on the ticket, man? Hey, the best thing we can ask for, and that's Yahweh Shah's glorious return. It's like getting ready to come very soon. How do we know that? We're looking at the prophecies, judging the temperature. We're looking at the atmosphere of the earth right now. What's happening is everything is in the uproar. Everything is like, going downhill. A lot of divisions been created. You got them banging in Israel real hard, Peru, Brazil getting flooded. The natural disasters hit the place is getting flagged. Why? Because Yahweh Shah is about to make that glorious return. He's going to crack the skies of that fathership. Come with them chariots, like the scriptures say, coming with clouds. And the only ones that's ready for Yahweh Shah's coming and really ready for the coming back is the hopeful elect. The world is not going to be ready for Yahweh Shah's glorious return. The heathen not going to be ready for Yahweh Shah's glorious return. They don't want it to happen, but yet they see it's happening. And they're trying to offset. That's why the MOTV is rolling out right now. It's coming out real sloppy. They got to do it quickly and do it when they really don't want to, but they got to do it. So it's going to come out real sloppy. That's why you tell them it ain't going to last that long. Because it's not getting well thought through that good. It's getting rushed. And then, they got to pull it when the people's antennas is up. They already did the 1-9 situation. So they got everybody thinking, everybody up on their game. Like I heard one Edomite, I want to say this is the protest doing in France. He said the World Economic Forum got all their diabolical plans on the internet. That's true. They do. So everybody see what's coming. He's not going to do it regardless, but it's going to be a whole lot of resistance because it's not, there's not no finesse about it. And then the devil is getting rushed because they see what we see. They know what time it is, man. They see Yahweh Shah about to come back. It's like, oh, shoot, I got to bring it in now. They see the prophets out, singing this new song. We got more brothers and sisters coming into the truth. And the devil's like, I got to bring it in now, but I can't wait like I used to. I can't get all the details together. We do it the best we can. We're going to throw it out there, and it's going to be it. Let's open this up. First precept. This is the book of Amos, chapter 5, and verse 18. And it says, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, is darkness and not light. Darkness and not light. Meaning that if you're in the dark, if you also have something like a thief in the night, if you don't know Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and you ain't got that wedding garment on, which goes to your knowledge of the scripture, true knowledge, true doctrine, then hey, you in the dark. You still got a lot of Israelites don't want to claim they're Israelites. So if Yahweh comes back, it's not going to be a good day to him, man. It's going to be more than him. It's like people going to be starving. The famine going to be all the way at the head. The consumer going to be at the head. World War III going to be, at its peak, getting going. And the people going to be all messed up. Like, man, they're going to be like, what's the kid say, she wasn't ready. I wasn't there. They're going to be like, I wasn't ready. Like, that's going to be no excuse. But y'all was out to put it in the prophet's mouth, to spit prophets. Then you said prophets come to pass. That should be your cue to get right. But they're not going to get right. Why? They still got their money. They still got the bread and circuits, The circuit's still going on. All the distractions. And when it comes, it's going to come suddenly, man. To them, it's going to come suddenly. They're going to get overtook by that. Because they're going to, especially if you connect to Esau going to panic when that happens. So if you look at Esau and say, when he panic, you're going to panic too. You're going to have Jake fighting the chariots like idiots. They were shooting them down, thinking they're UFOs and whatnot. And it's going to be all bad for them. I got another precept back up with y'all. It's Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 18. And it says, woe unto them that draw iniquity with cords of vanity. All right, it says, woe unto them that draw iniquity which cause of vanity. Iniquity is people that pretty much living their life without the laws of Yahweh Shai. All right, and then it says with cause of vanity. Okay, meaning that sin on type of sin. All right, at the core. All right, like an intention core. And it said in sin as it were with a cart of oath. Okay. And so all these people that desire the day of the Lord is full of sin and they full of iniquity. Okay, so that's why when you read the Amos, it said, woe to them that desire the day of the Lord. Okay, if you're full of darkness, you're full of all of that sin, it's going to be woe to you. All right, verse 19, it said, that say, let him make speed, all right, let him make speed and hasten his work, that we may see it, and let the counsel of the Holy One of Israel draw nigh and come, that we may know it. Okay, and we're going to know that how about Yahweh Shai get ready to come back? He's going to bring his only begotten son, and he's going to purge out all of those people who still think that they can operate in sin and be able to reach salvation. All right, woe unto you. They got another back that up. We're showing like what's happening. This is possible. It's coming to pass right now. That's how we know Yahweh Shai's company very soon. This is Matthew 10 and 34. Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I come not to send peace, but a sword. But it's not a come together thing. Everybody's not going to come together. All the Israelites are not going to come together, man. He's only dealing with the remnant, the whole elect. Yahweh Shai does not need big numbers to set up his kingdom. He only needs that righteous remnant. You know, the 1/3. That's all he needs. He don't need numbers. He's not conventional like people are. Like he need a big old army to take this thing over. No, man. All you got to do is give 144,000 men their spiritual powers, you know, get the whole elect, you know, women and children, and that's it. That's it right there. That's all he need, man. You can tell, what the scripture says, a lot of division being cooked up, man. You got a lot of division in Israel. You got a lot of different Hebrew Israelites. So with a lot of division in Israel, imagine the division in the world. So you got people like, I'm with alphabet agenda. People say I'm not with alphabet agenda. You got people say I'm with, you know, getting the 1-9 situation. Some people say I'm not with that. You got some people say we need stiffer gun laws. Some people say it's my right to carry guns. You know, you got Black Lives Matter. You got us talking about we Hebrew Israelites. You got Black Panthers say we got to use our guns to get, you know, kingdom back and yap up Esau. You know, so there's a lot of division, man. You got division in family. You know, you got a lot of families say, I wear my mask. Some families say, I don't wear no mask. So that's all showing us that the coming of Yahweh Shai is very imminent, very soon, based on all the division we see. And he said, I'll bring a sword, man. So Yahweh Shai coming for destruction. Contrary to everybody's belief in plans Christianity, talking about he coming to, you know, send cheer and happiness and all that. First and foremost, is coming destruction, man. ICBM thermonuclear missiles. Chariots going to be giving out judgment. And it's going to be judgment given out, man. This is Zephaniah 1 and 14. It says, the great day of the Lord is near, it is near, and hasten greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord is, it said, even the voice of the day of the Lord, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble, a day of wrath, a day of trouble, and of distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, a day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities, against the high towers. And I will bring distress upon men that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as dung. Neither shall their, it says, neither their silver nor gold shall be able to deliver them in that day of the Lord, in the day of the Lord's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of jealousy, for he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land. Hey, that's what you said a mouthful right there, man. They said your flesh will be cast out like dung. They said your blood like the dust. It's gonna represent a confusion. So say they're gonna walk around like blind men. You know, they're gonna be in so much distress, man. They ain't gonna know what's going on. They're gonna be like Chase Road, like, well, what's happening? Okay, go over there. This is the mighty man should cry there bitterly. Who cry there? The mighty man. You're gonna see big Marines with 100 body counts up under their belt. you know, that been to Afghanistan and did all of this, they're gonna be crying bitterly. So they been crying like little 3-year-olds. You're gonna see strong men crying like that. Navy SEALs crying like that. That's how bad it's gonna be. And if they crying like that, imagine the women and children. You know, they might be crying. They ain't got no sound. They just hollering. Just how they love. They got the mouth open. They got hit hard. Ain't nothing coming out. The body man gonna be weeping bitterly. You know, and we can see it vividly why the body man gonna be weeping bitterly, because it's gonna be like super soldiers, drones. It's gonna be stuff that like the normal man can't deal with. That's gonna be out here. You know, big militia groups. You know, robot dogs, robot soldiers, super soldiers, little freaks, stuff that he's gonna do in the laboratory, looking like some Resident Evil stuff. But they're gonna be hollering and crying because they're not ready for this. They think they ready. They done went, you know, got a body count. I done did 3 tours. You know, they used to dealing with regular people. When they see like a whole demon manifest in their face, you know, something off a Freddy Krueger movie or something, you know, dude gonna be hollering. He gonna be crying. He gonna be looking for that peace and safety. And we like, he was here the whole time, man. Us, we gonna be fine. We see the apparitions, we like, yeah. Y'all told us we gonna see stuff like that. It's not gonna bug us out, man. We're anticipating to see what they show called Stranger Things. We be ready to see the Stranger Things. We know about the upside down. We already know about this. When it comes, we're gonna have a calmness to it. It's gonna be stability to us. But to your average mortal man that's in the world, and that's gonna be strange to him, man. He gonna be like, he gonna feel offended. Because he like, somebody should have warned him of those things that would come. You know, he gonna feel like Esau should have warned him. We warned the people, but our warning don't mean nothing, because, you know, we pouring down tribes. They want Esau to get him comfort. Esau not gonna get him comfort. He gonna get him death.
That's exactly how would right whenever a lot of people were losing their money when the Silicon Valley banking system went out. You know, Joe Butthead, he got out there and he said, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Your money is going to be saved and all of that stuff like that. He telling the whole world that it's going to be peace and safety. All right. When clearly the destruction get ready to come, it's right there in your face. All right. Clearly these devils is pretty much lying like they always been doing from generation to generation.
All right. He trying to like do damage control, calm everybody down. Yep. Say it's good, invest your money. We looking like, man, no, it ain't. The bottom done fell out this sucker, man. There ain't nothing but destruction coming. Like when people ain't got their money, which I've already heard stories of it, people not getting their money, they're gonna bug out. That's the only thing that's giving these Babylonians comfort, is that they got some cash money in their pocket. Once Esau takes that comfort away, you know, that's when there's gonna be that chaos going to shoot. And then he's gonna try to bring an order to the chaos through his what? MOTP. So he gotta finesse the people real quick. And he gotta do it quick. Why? Because Yahweh Shah is coming back. Yahweh Shah, once Yahweh Shah gets here, that's the end of his life, the end of darkness. Yahweh Shah represents that great light. So once that light gets shown and reality show up, which Yahweh Shah, he's like reality, he's the personification of reality. He's everything. You know, he's the reason why everything is the way it is. So when he shows up in the flesh, you know, show up, you know, in their new glorious body, their fathership, you know, Esau know he ain't gonna be able to, you know, the game's over with. Ain't no more picking on Yahshua. Ain't no more, you know, taking from Yahshua. Once Yahshua get here, his game's over with. He gonna go into his prison sentence. Then he gonna have to work hard, you know, get on them auction blocks, and his salvation is over with. His little kingdom is over with.
This is Isaiah 24, and I'm gonna start at 21. And it says, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall punish the host of the high ones. That's going into America, these people that's in rulership right now. It says, punish the host of the high ones, and Shalaki, it says, punish the host of the high ones that are on high, and the kings of the earth that are upon the earth. And they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in a pit, and shall be shut up in the prisons. After many days shall they be visited. And that just bagged up everything the brother said. Hey, these people, when the Lord comes back, hey, man, he's gonna gather up all these wicked Edomites, man. This on high. Those elect, supposed to be elect of the elect on Esau's side, you know, the bankers. And they going into prison. They're going into slavery. They're going to be destroyed, man. They're going to gather them up in the pit, and they're going to visit them, put them on blocks, show them, spread them out amongst Yasharala, make them get to work.
Nah, man. Well, that's good.
Yeah, I got one to go back to.
This Deuteronomy chapter 30 and in verse 6. I'm gonna start at verse 6, the point in verse 7. It said, and the Lord Yahweh thy power will circumcise thine heart and the heart of thy seed to the love of the Lord thy power with all thine heart, with all thy soul, that thou mayest live. Okay, those are the hope we lack, right? In verse 7. And it said, the Lord Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies, and it said, and on them that hate thee will persecute thee. All right, and that's pretty much backing up with what I can be saying right there in verse 7. Is that all of the curses that was once on Yasharala is not going to fall on Esau. Okay, that's what we come out in the box side. All right, America ain't down the great. They are the host of America. They the one that who's the reason why this upcoming destruction. All right, who this upcoming destruction is gonna be upon their own head. Okay, so they're about to receive the curses, and we will receive it for no many years. All right. This brother I said, y'all trying about to do something when he comes back. It's Sirach 10 and 14, or Ecclesiastes 10 and 14. The Lord will cast down the thrones of the proud prince and set up the meek in their stead. The Lord will pluck up the roots of the proud nation and plant the lowly in their place. So it's about to be a reverse. We're living upside down right now. So how God comes back, he's going to reverse everything and put it right side up. So us, the lowly, the 144,000 is singing this new song that's on the ground, in a lowly place. He's going to raise us back up, man, put some crowns on our heads. Lord willing, part of that hope we let, that precious elk right there, and raise us up to be kings of, the new heaven and new earth he's about to establish. That's what's coming with your house shot. Is the inheritance coming with him? Pastor Shannon want to teach you that. They think, you die, you go to heaven. Or they always talk about what they say, Jesus coming back, but never really seriously talk about him coming back. Or prepare for him to come back. They're like, they just saying for an empty saying. Us, we really over here hastening the day to coming. We talk about Yahweh shall come back. Not only we talk about him coming back, we talk about what he's going to do when he come back. He's going to come destroy this place, and he's going to set up the beak. The 144,000, he's going to set them up on high. Those are going to be your new rulers. And they're like, I read that precept. All the ones who rule now, the kings of earth now, which are Edomites, they're going to be rounded up. They're going to go into, bondsmen and bondswomen. They're going to go into service, man. They're going to serve the children of Israel. It's an inheritance coming with Yahweh Shai. He ain't just coming here for nothing. He's coming here to set the earth right. He's coming here to set up a new rulership, a righteous rulership, an everlasting kingdom, which is the kingdom of heaven. That's what he's coming back to do. And before he does, he's going to do great death. There's going to be a purging effect going on. All these Israelites, they don't want to get right or let Yahshua reign over them. He's going to purge them out, man. They're going to come back, through the hope elect with the laws, commandments on the inward parts, and then they'll be right. So all Israel will be saved. But it's a process that's going to go on. And Yahshua is the one that's going to kickstart that process. Because with him comes deliverance, and with him comes redemption. He's coming to save a people. That's why he's known as the Savior. Esau don't want that. Esau know who he's coming to save. Esau trying to keep those people in the dark to think that, they ain't got no Savior. Think that, be like me, man. Jesus, the empty, empty salvation. The best you're going to get is what I provide for you. That's how Esau won't make you think. If we look at past this devil like, no, devil, you the reason why we've been oppressed and we at the bottom. You the reason why the whole earth is sick. You the reason why everything is messed up. Everything is out of order because of Esau Edom. So Yahweh Shai, the Savior, Lord of hosts, he's coming to erase Esau's rulership at the planet. And then Esau is going to serve the children of Israel in the kingdom of heaven, which is a very righteous thing, man. We need new management. So that's nothing Yahweh Shai represent. New management. We need it. Bad. The animals talk, they tell you that too. The earth is talking to tell you that. Like they talking about oil out. Don't think about oil as part like blood to the earth. That belongs there. It needs to be there. But what they do, they pump it out, put it in the cars to pollute the earth. The earth can't breathe. We can't breathe.
And they ain't got to do it like that. They had a whole car they ran off hydrogen engines. But Jake is making one, man. He got slaughtered in the Buffalo Massacre by Edomite. So what they tell you? So they show Esau wants to destroy the planet. He likes to convert. He likes to destroy things. That's their nature. You know, they can't help it. That's how they were created. So what Yahushua's about to do is put them back down where they belong in the hole. Put them in slavery and raise up the righteous. You know, the righteous real leaders are going to run the planet in a righteous order. That way the world and the planet can breathe like it's supposed to. Animals do what they're supposed to do. Right now, the lobsters, the shrimp, the crabs can't clean the ocean like they need to. They get rounded up by pounds, you know, about the tons, and then made a delicacy and get ate on. Then Esau scratched his head like a fool. The coral reef is bleaching. I'm like, duh, fool. You eating all the cleanup fruit. Lord said, don't eat that. Why? Because they need to be there to clean it up. They're part of the ecosystem.
That's why the Lord said that in the scriptures. He said he's going to destroy those who destroy the earth. And that's Esau Edom. That's why he's going to be a base man, back to his natural status, man, that low level, the low on the totem pole.
Violent in the earth.
It destroys everything. The Lord's going to take him out of place.
That's with what? Because Yahweh ain't going to come off that throne. Yahweh sits on his throne. He don't come off for that. Yahweh was the ultimate shot caller. Because another name for an angel is messenger. So he gives the chariot a message, they go deliver that. And then he also operates, who's gonna come, who's gonna do that? Who sits at the right hand side of Yahweh? Yahweh shot. He gonna give Yahweh shot a go. Yahweh shot like, okay, I'm about to make my words turn. And I'm about to show the world who's really running, who made it. I did. I'm about to show Esau what it do. Esau think he God. So when Yahweh shot show up, we be like, there's on my side. There you go, right there, man. He was about to give it up. Because they ain't got nothing on this world, nothing that can contend with him or do nothing with him, man. He controls all the elements. They ain't got a missile. They ain't got a virus. They ain't got no weapon to deal with Yahweh Shah. Nothing. They're going to have to bow down, kiss for bootstraps, and beg first, and hope they get slavery. They're going to be at our discretion. We want to get them judged, Want them to work, they can work. So that's nothing that, like, Esau know it, but our own women of our nation don't know it. The Lord about to put power in our hands. We're about to be made righteous judges. We'll be at our discretion. We're going to dictate to Esau whether he live or not, what type of jobs he gets. That's the rules he's about to set up. Which is stuff say that. Let me go get that. Let me go get that stuff say that. Yeah, we start out with Psalms 2 and 8. As for me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thy inheritance. Ooh, that's what we're about to get. And the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Number 9, thou shalt break them with a rod of iron, thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. Repeat that, Yahshua. You hear what I'm saying? Yahshua said, I shall break them with a rod of iron, and shall dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. So we ain't about to play nice with these Edomites, man. They don't deserve nothing good. We're about to bust them over the head and tell them what to do. And here go 10. Check this out. Here's my point. This is Psalms 2 and 10. Be wise now, therefore, O ye kings, be instructed, ye judges of the earth. See? He about to make us judges. We're going to call shots. We're going to tell Esau what little piece of land he get to have. Or, well, he really ain't going to have nothing. What little piece of land he going to work on. So, Lockie, let me share it like that. What piece of land he going to work on. How much he can have. We're going to dictate whether he can have a wife or children. Children going to get sold to slavery. We're going to tell him what he get to eat, where he sleep, all of that. We're going to be the judges. We're going to be able to dictate things. Because what comes with Yahushua comes rulership. Because Yahushua is known as what? The Lord of Lords, King of Kings. So you heard us saying he's the King of Kings. So we're going to be ruling right up under Yahushua. And we're going to love it too. We're already in tune with our power. We know what Yahushua wants. We know what Yahushua requires. Because he's following the instructions of our Father, Yahweh. So we follow right at the big bro, which Yahushua is going to come and redeem and save us. And we're going to do the same thing too. We're going to be joint heirs. Because he come with an inheritance. The inheritance is rulership. The whole point of this book is talking about rulership. Salvation, redemption, and rulership. You got to have a ruling class mentality to really accept this. I noticed If you object, you gotta really fast tell you get offended. It's like, oh, we should be equal with the white man. I want everything to be equal. That's wrong. I've been told that. I had a friend tell me that's wrong to want to, do something to so-called white man. I'm just like, oh man, y'all try about to straight do away with you. You ain't in the right mindset. You want to be buddy with them. Then they'll say that, and then for their reward of saying that, Esau kick them in their butt. And then when it comes to that same person, and look what they did to me. I'm like, didn't I tell you they the devil, you little dummy? Did I tell you that? Your dumb butt want to stay up on it. So hey, whatever judgment you get, you deserve that. You know? I said we at the point we ain't gonna feel bad for Thursday get judged. We're gonna feel like it's well deserved. That's what you get. But worshiping that devil wanting to be like him. Us, we done cleansed ourselves. We ready for rulership, man. We hasten the day of Yahushua's return. Because with that comes salvation, and with that comes rulership. And we want to rule over these devils. We want rest. We can't get rest right now. We gotta run, punch the devil clock, be here, do that, be subject to his system. Like you said, we all using gasoline cars, all his little faulty technology, eating the GMO foods. Devil gonna danger like the RCs, almost everything danger GMO, you know. So we don't want to be subject to that at all. We ready for rulership.
Another quick one here to back you up with that one too. This is Psalm chapter 72, and I'm gonna start at verse 6. All right, and it said, "He shall come down like a rain upon mowing grass, as shower the waters of the earth." All right, we're talking about Yahweh. All right, and he said, "In his days shall the righteous flourish." All right, and to read that again, it said, "In his days shall the righteous flourish, and abundance of peace, so long as the moon endureth." Okay, what you talking about when Yahweh shall come back, our rulership is gonna be forever. Okay, because he said, "So long as the moon endureth." Okay, and he said, "And he shall have dominion also from sea to sea, from the river unto the ends of the earth." Okay, meaning that we don't have control of this whole earth. All right, that's another precept you think about is that how about y'all made the world for our sake. Okay, he's talking about the whole earth. In verse 9, and he said, "The day that dwell in the wilderness shall bow before him." Okay, it said, "They that dwell in the wilderness shall bow before him, and his enemies shall lick the dust." And you got it arguing that pretty much going back into Yahweh Shah being the King of Kings, Lord of the Lord. All right. And when he come back, everybody gonna bow down before him.
Yeah, they said lift up the dust of our boots, man. Our enemies. That's another thing too. They come with the salvation of Yahweh Shah, man. We get rulership over our enemies, man. We're gonna rule over them. That's good news to me.
Matter of fact, if you actually read up, just back you up with that one. If you read up at the top in Psalm 72 and 1, this is King David actually giving a prayer. But he said, "Give the king thy judgment, O power, and thy righteousness unto the king's son." You see that? And that's talking about giving that power and bringing that power to Yahweh Shai, and then Yahweh Shai going to turn around and give the power to the whole elect.
And this, hey, Solomon, Jeremiah, put up the comment board. It's Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 18. He shall put on righteousness as a breastplate, to judgment and speed of an helmet. 19. He shall take the holiness for an invincible shield. And then 20. This is very rash sharper for a sword, and the world shall fight with him against the unwise. So this thing's about to pick up into a fight, man. Right now, we fight spiritually right now. Fight spiritually by getting the whole elect, telling, the sheep what's about to come. Y'all shall get here, that's what we're gonna do. But instead of get lifted up, we're gonna turn around, we're gonna fight against the unwise. Who's the unwise? Esau and all the little heathens up under him. They're in the 2/3. They're all considered unwise. Why? Because they fight against their power. They struggle against Yahweh Shah. And that makes them unwise. So y'all shall come back, they ride. You let that standard up, man. Hey, you about to fight too. And it ain't gonna be like the fight we about to do, man. It's gonna be real easy, man. You're gonna be like the scripture I read earlier, you're gonna bust them like a potter's vessel. Dash him in many pieces. Because he's gonna make us strong, man. Our strength gonna be renewed. We're gonna have that spiritual power the elements. And Esau ain't gonna know what to do with us, man. Once Esau get busted in the head and scattered, all the heathen gonna scatter with him. But that's what they follow behind. They're like, nah, he done knocked out big dude. He done knocked out the professor. What am I do now, man? You see, he done phased through the building. He up there controlling stuff with his hand. What's that? Telekinesis. Man, they gonna be getting up to go outside. I should have never doubted the power of Yahweh Shah. What I got to do now? Man, get ready to work. I need crops. I need a palace. You know, I need this stuff over here scrubbed up, man. So go tell them to get to work. You know, they're going to go another precept. One that I like too. I tell you that y'all shot coming with violence, man. They ain't coming to like be nice to everybody at all. Coming with straight, you know, rap, like you say. Let me get that. I want to say Isaiah 63. You already know I'm about to go to Akim that died. Garments died and ran from Basra. You check out this Isaiah 63 and 1. Who is this that coming from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his appeal, traveling the greatness of the strength. I that speaking righteousness, mighty to save. We're talking about Yahweh Shah, man. Basra is the chief city over there in what's that, Petra or Edom. That's one of their chief cities, Basra. And he said his garment's gonna be dyed. Dyed in what? You know, let's read verse 2. Wherefore art thou red as thy pearl, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat. They're gonna be dyed red, it's gonna have the blood of Esau on. You know, they're showing he's coming to like do bad works to Esau.
Back you up. This is Isaiah, this is Jeremiah 46 and 10. It says, for this is the day of the Lord power of hosts, a day of vengeance, that he may avenge him of his adversaries. And the sword shall devour, and it shall be settled and made drunken with their blood. For the Lord power of hosts has a sacrifice in the north country by the rivers. Great.
Ooh, hear that? Hey, that's World War III. How about to prepare everybody, man? You about to prepare everybody in this fierce anger, man.
It said his sword shall be settled and drunken. Man. He coming back with blood, man. He coming back with blood to devour, man.
They said drunk. That means like overflowing. You know, so it's not so. That's why Esau, Edomites are so scared of chariots. I understand that now. Because they know that's their judgment coming. And like, they don't want to see Yahweh Shah, man. Yahweh Shah about to come with a bunch of fury, a bunch of might. Come up to you read. It's gonna tell you what it's gonna be Trump drenched in, man. It was a perfect for it out too. This is Isaiah 63 and 3. I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in my anger and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. So hey, y'all shot coming like a butcher, man. You know, he's gonna be drenched in it, covered up in it, man. You know, with their blood. You know, he's like Freddy Cougar to Esau. You know, he said, oh shoot, no, we gonna be with it. Like, I'm trying to get my garment red too, y'all stop. You know, I'm trying to get Esau too. He's like, man, here's the crowd, get with it. You know, that's Luke 19:27. You know, he's gonna bring him hither. You know what to do with him. He's gonna get give us that nod, and he's gonna slink him. You know, and we gonna have it. Hey, we can say the bodies hit the floor, and the bodies hit the floor. Let's say they had mass grave sites in y'all strong. You're gonna see mass grave sites in Edomite. You're gonna be just throwing them over there like, there go another one. He didn't want to work, so I had to go ahead and do what it do to him. He didn't work hard enough. I told him to have all that crop and greens picked by sundown. He lollygagging around, so I had to make a sample out of him. You know, we're gonna have public execution. Esau gonna be before everybody, gonna be cheering, eating, you know, having a good old time, and hey,
Back when they did times in slavery, man. Now we'll do the same to them, but double.
God, so that's
hey,
coming back.
Hey, Esau was over there eating, having picnics under Jake Haney. Hey, we're gonna be doing the same thing. But worse.
God.
And that's what in Esau's language, that's what picking stand for, right? A pick a nigga.
So they're gonna be doing the same thing. It's gonna be lynching, gonna rejoice, burning them up. You know, this thing is not about to be, good. See, if you're in the right spirit, you get offended in that. You got to hurt me. God lives to hate you. God doing this, but they don't know that's all in the word. That's what the Lord said. Exactly. Exactly. They show you don't know the Lord. That's why he say, I'll build those that know me.
These plantation Christians, they don't know the Lord.
It also said, blessed is he that readeth. Hey, if you ain't reading the book to know the Lord, hey, you gonna be lost in the sauce.
God, they ain't in tune with their power, man. They mind ain't renewed. They don't. So if you ain't reading the book, you don't know the Lord. Like you said, that's why I say blessed and read it. You got to know these scriptures to know the Lord, man, because the Spirit was contained within this book. So if you don't know this book, right, most Christians don't. Because I'm spitting out preachers like, where you read that at? I'm like, in the Bible.
You read.
God,
that's the same book you got on your computer.
God, you spit some precepts, the passport I never spit out, and they be so, so wild to them. They'll think like my grandmother's like, you got a different Bible. Where that Bible at? And then I'll go on her Bible, pull out that same scripture on her Bible. She's like, oh my God, I can't believe that's in there. I'm like, that shows you don't know the Lord. You ain't read this Bible, and your pastor ain't read this Bible. So you been going to church, giving this dude money and paying them for nothing. For lies is what you've been doing. And they just not heard it. I'm like, that's why, like I said, man, go back to blessed and reading. These wacky tech Christians ain't read the Bible, man.
That all goes back to the first opening precept. Those are those who desire the day of the Lord. Hey, because those who desire the day of the Lord, they in this Christianity, plantation Christianity churches and stuff like that, and really don't know the Lord, hey, it's going to be woe to you. Hey, it's going to be darkness unto you because you didn't know. You didn't read. You didn't study.
And like, why ain't no food? Walmart's closed down. What? What? They're going to bug out. Had they read their scriptures or obtained to the true prophets, they would know all these things to come. When they come, they be like, okay, I knew it was coming. But instead, hey, they teach prosperity from church and a bunch of feel-good doctrines. So the people that's in plantation Christianity don't really know how they're not prepared for his coming. It doesn't really prep for his coming. Because you ain't really you don't really know the word. All they put out is a bunch of feel-good precepts and repeat them over and over the past 30 years. Hearing the same thing over and over again. Eating abominable food, catfish, dinner after service, having an Easter bunny egg hunt, things of that nature. But never hearing the truth. So, and the truth is not coming to reality. That's why a lot of churches losing their attendance, their congregation. They losing it. Why? Because they like, man, what you've been preaching for the past 20 years is not going what's going on. Why we are not prepared for this? You guys on the block been saying this, and it's so controversy. Like, I don't believe what they've been saying because I've been listening to you for the past 20 years. What you've been saying ain't going on what's going in scripture. Ultimately lined up with them that believe in Allah. God. And now like reality setting in. Yahweh setting in. So that lies getting broke down. And now their pride is kicking in on them. They don't want to admit that they've been lied to and give the truth. They want to try to hang on to the lie, which is retardedness. That's like to me hanging on to death. And you're gonna get what you deserve for hanging on to. Instead of humbling down, like, yeah, that pastor ain't worth nothing. Yeah, God, I hang on to that. So then they're gonna go into we young. They don't want to hear what we got to say. We ain't got no money, no status. We ain't with these what's that, theology school, theology and all of that.
We ain't got no building, no place where we preach at. But this is the place where the Lord said, hey, wisdom cries loud on the streets.
God. And they ain't read that precept. I want to say it's Luke chapter 12. Luke's paraphrasing. They don't know about that. They don't know about nothing. They don't know about Acts 7:48. My spirit dwell, not temples made by hands. And see, with all that, it goes back to saying they're not prepped for the coming of Yahweh. They're in the dark. So when Yahweh comes, it's gonna be like a thief to them. And then when he comes, they got the image of a white man in their head. See the gorgeous. They looking for some white, blonde-haired, blue-eyed man, blue eyes to save them. When they see a dark man with a white afro, bird man, they gonna give it up. Eyes gonna be glowing. Got that power with them. I don't like that. Y'all gonna know the spirit don't resonate, man. You gonna light them up with the sins. Like, you like, man, I never knew you.
Plus, Christianity teaches you to sin. They tell you can sin and do whatever you want to if you say God please you. And that ain't what the scripture says. It says you're supposed to sin less day by day. You're supposed to learn these laws that you commit and do them to the best of your ability. And grow it. See, that's why a lot of these, that's why it's woe to them, because a lot of these are God because they're sinners. They living in iniquity, which is sin on top of sin, like the brother brought out earlier.
They ain't renewed their mind.
And they're not walking in the commandments. They're not walking with your house. But walk with your house to do what? Keep the commandments. And they're not doing that. They were told not to do that. By a false prophet.
They participated in no high holy day.
Yeah.
But did an Easter egg hunt.
That's never messed up. Don't you know how holy day is? You say that to them like, what? What is that? You know, so that shows they ain't came back to their heritage. That's how you can tell somebody know where they at. Tell them, you got to know the Lord. That oh yeah, I know the Lord. I know Jesus.
I celebrate Christmas every year.
Yeah.
But they did not damn Passover.
Yeah. Easter egg hunt. Don't you know how holy day is? Don't you know? Like, they be lost in Passover. Wait, what? No, man, about Easter Bunny, man. We do Easter egg hunts, man. He rose from the grave. They just know that. But they don't know it's called Passover. They heard that. They know he rose from the grave. And we go hunt Easter eggs. That's all Jake know.
This is the question right here in the back down low right here. This is 1 John chapter 5 and 3. It said, for this is the love of Yahweh, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. And see that? And that's what the brother is going into right there, is that we keep his commandments, and the commandments are not grievous. Grievous meaning going into burden or it's hard to do. Okay, it's not hard to do. All right. And in verse 4, and it said, for whatsoever is born of Yahweh by Yahweh overcometh the world. Okay, meaning that you get started everything that the world comes, and you're going to lean on to what Yahweh goes to do. So that's how you overcome the world. Then it says, and this is the victory that overcome the world, even our faith. Okay, not only are you going to overcome the world, you're going to have a belief in the words of Yahweh. All right, I just want to.
Overcoming the world means salvation, because the world, amen, shit, they slighted for destruction. So if you overcome this world, that means you get salvation. Yeah. A lot of people ain't going to overcome this world. They're going to fall victim to it.
That also goes even further when you overcome the world, you hasten the destruction of this world, because you know that this world is not lining up for Yahweh. So we hasten the time of Yahweh to come back, because we want him to destroy it, because we know that once he destroys it, he's going to rule the world in righteousness. That's what we're looking forward to.
Then we in mourning. That's why we wear this garment of sackcloth. We're mourning the law of our Savior, Yahweh. And we plead like walking the laws and commandments. That's showing love to Yahweh. And you showing love to Yahweh, you got to show love to Yahweh as well. You know, and that's what saying, make sure the law is not grievous. I heard plenty of Jakes tell me, I got to get my edge up. That's stupid. Why we can't get edge up? Or they'll tell me like,
I got to eat support, man.
Yeah.
Man, I can't let them go.
I've heard that too. I've heard wearing different garments is stupid. You know, I've heard that from a person in my family told me that. I'm looking like, so you think you're smarter than Yahweh? You think you're smarter than Yahweh Bashem Yahweh? You made the human body. And then like a little bit after that, I found this clip where Ema was talking about how like we wear different garments and it messes up your pH and your vibration of your body. So I'm like, that back up why he told us don't wear, different shades, different types of garments, different types of fabric, should I say. And my people thinking like they know more. And the law, like I said, they got to eat their pork. Like the law is previous to them. They have grown accustomed to sinning, and they don't want to do right. They ain't even trying to do right. They feel like it's silly and dumb. I got to rest a day now. I work every day. I ain't resting none. I got to stay on my grind. Things of that. Not knowing coming back to the law's commandments is showing repentance. That's how you repent. But we all done went off. But you still even you get right, you still gonna break some laws because you in captivity. So that's why we need Yahweh so very vital and important, because he's the remission for our sin. The laws you can't keep, he gives that grace and mercy, man. That's why I'm looking at the Old Testament only Israelites like y'all crazy, man. God give it up to Yahweh. He's the reason we gonna get the double. Because we got sins on us that we gotta get cleansed from, that we can't keep the laws perfect here. Yahweh knew that. So what did he do? Sacrifice himself. Gave his blood up so we can be saved. We got to make good on that sacrifice, man. Don't take that light, man. That's offensive, Yahweh. When you don't want to keep the laws and commandments, or you feel like his sacrifice wasn't good enough, like, I'm going to do what I want to do. I ain't doing that. That's offensive, man. You like, man, so Yahweh look like I gave my life up for these old ignorant, stiff-necked niggas? And he looking like I didn't give my life up for them. That's why I say, depart from me, I never knew you. I gave my life for those that love me and know me and my Father. That's who I gave my life up for. That's the only ones I'm going to protect. They're the only ones that's worth something.
That's why the scripture say, not all of Israel is Israel.
God, you got to make yourself worthy, man. You got to make yourself fit. Yahweh Shah. Not trying to make Yahweh fit what you want it to be. A lot of Christians do that. Plenty of Christians, well, I want it to be like this. Well, I want it to be like that. Well, I need to talk to God. I got a problem with that. Like, who the hell is you?
Or they pick and choose what they believe in. I don't believe that part in the book of the Old Testament. I believe in the New Testament.
God, let's put them in the box.
Yeah.
Want to be what you want to be.
And then whenever they say they believe in the New Testament, not realizing that Apostle Paul, even Yahweh Shai, even they was always quoting stuff out of the Old Testament.
Yeah, that's preaching the Old Testament.
Matter of fact, I got one right here because Yahweh Shai actually quoted this very precept in Matthew chapter 15 and 8. But I'm gonna read Isaiah 29 and 13, and it says, "Wherefore the Lord Yahweh Shai said, for as much as these people draw near me with their mouth and with their lips do honor me, but have removed their heart far from me, and their fear towards me is taught by the precept of man." You see that? And that's pretty much all of the people that said that they love the Heavenly Father, they love the Lord, but their mind and their heart is far from them. They're refusing to do the laws and statutes and commandments. Okay? And that's pretty much a direct cut to any pastor that said that the laws are done away with or the Old Testament. We're not living in the Old Testament, we're living in the New Testament. When reality, man, the Apostle Paul, Yahweh Shai, all of the prophets in the New Testament was always quoting things that was in the Old Testament. And this very scripture right here, Isaiah 29 and 13, Yahweh Shai quoted it in Matthew 5 and 15 and 8. Like, yeah, so it's going down, man. You gotta give all praise to Yahweh Shai, man. He's coming pretty soon, and we get ready for that, man. This is hope, grace, and mercy. Tell them all, man. Y'all follow that brother right there. He came with Luke 10 and 24. For I tell you that many prophets and kings have desired to see those things which they see and have not seen them. And hear those things which they hear and have not heard them. And he's telling that to the disciples, man, because they was in the presence of greatness right there. You know, they was in the presence of Yahweh Shai. So what he's talking about right there, man, we're gonna see the coming, Lord willing. You know, we're part of the hope elect. We're gonna see the coming of Yahweh Shai's glorious return. It's gonna be very, very magnificent. The whole world gonna feel the return of Yahweh Shai. Every eye gonna see him on that fathership. Everybody gonna be in an uproar when he's coming, because you know they're gonna put it like an alien invasion. So everybody gonna be in a panic mode, like oh. And then everybody ain't gonna know what he about to do. The world don't know what he gonna do. They're like, why is he here? What's going on? What's those chariots that's with him? You know, they're gonna call them UFOs and they gonna bug out. You know, it's gonna be a magnificent coming, man. He's gonna crack them skies. Man, he gonna return. That's the end of Esau's rulership. And you know, that's what I was trying to allude to right there, man. Because the sea is coming. Like when you look in the sky and you see that fathership, man, you know how great that's gonna be, Yahshua. See that, to know that our Lord and Savior is finally in our presence in the physical. He's here. You look up in the sky and see that fathership out in the church, man, he's here. He's here. So on that, man, we're gonna call on his name a lot. We're gonna be, you know, we're gonna be in a very, you know, a good mood. We're gonna be like, he's here now. So it's gonna be a relief to the whole elect when we see the you know, the fathership in the sky. We're like, oh, our power here now. So now we're gonna feel like, you know, somebody confident, you know, they being bullied, and all of a sudden they got some backup coming.
And my big brother here now.
Yeah, that's how we gonna feel. That's how we gonna feel. It's gonna be like that, man. Then we gonna have our chest out, we're gonna be bucked up on Esau in, like, yeah, homie, see them chariots. I don't advise you try nothing right now. It's too late. You here now. You know, we're gonna be called that name really gonna resonate then. Because he's gonna be here. He's gonna be here. Chariots probably gonna activate off the name of Yahweh Shai. So you're gonna see him in the sky, you say Yahweh Shai, they might stop. You know, they're gonna be surveilling. Esau gonna be like, man, light him up, man. That mother just pausing all the bullets right then and there. Or just evaporate them right then and there. And see, Esau know that. So Esau gotta step on the gas now, because he knows once that fathership hit and crack them skies, it's a wrap. So he know I gotta pick on this dude for his big brother get here, man. Big brother about to get out. I can't do nothing with him, so this is my chance right now. They see, and the 2/3 Jake don't know that, man. Esau got you in the crosshairs right now. He's looking to take your life away right now. Put a device in your body. You ready to straight ill will to you, because his time is short. Why is time short? Because Yahweh Shai coming, man. Y'all shot cutting it short. Y'all shot get her, man. All the little stuff is about to go, man. I said he about to do his Project Blue Bean. They about to do a fake alien invasion first. They're gonna fake it's coming first. You know, try to throw off the whole flag, throw the world off. Y'all see how come you gonna know it. There's gonna be something Esau can't fake. You know, Esau ain't got nothing like that. Esau can't shake the whole world like that. So you gonna know when this the real y'all trying to show up. See, people in the dark, this devil can throw up a hologram image in the sky. He can fool the 2/3. They be like, oh, Jesus in the sky. Jesus said, go to the compound. Jesus said, go get this in your body. And if they ain't been versed on what's going on, they're gonna fall for it. That's that strong delusion. They already under a strong delusion.
That's them being ignorant of Satan's device. Because if they use their hologram and showing that a hologram, if they use their hologram showing that Yahweh Shai coming back, you gotta kind of look around and be like, okay, Esau's electricity still working. You got, in order for them to use the hologram, the electricity gonna be working. So when Yahweh Shai come back, most likely everything gonna be in destruction, man. You imagine what Yahweh Shai gonna do. He coming to destroy Esau's kingdom. All right. So Esau is not gonna be able to use any of his technology just to further his destruction. Okay, further his weapon. All right. Yahweh Shai is about to destroy everything that Esau possessed. Okay. So, being not ignorant of Satan's devices is what one scripture to keep in mind when it happens.
This article saying that they shot down a UFO or something.
Yeah, see that boy, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, how you gonna shoot down a celestial body? Exactly.
You don't got nothing that's capable of doing anything.
Exactly. And that's how we know that was false information. But a lot of Jake went for that. Like, all right, that was a man-made aircraft they shot down. They can't shoot down no chariots, man. Chariots, man, they like I said, that's from a whole different dimension. A bullet might just phase right through that stuff.
You see videos of chariots playing with them. Like they would shoot that chariot.
Even the pilots of those very same videos admit how fast they was going. He said they couldn't even keep up with them. These pilots going 300 miles per hour. Chariots is, playing with that. Come on now.
That thing defies the laws of physics.
Exactly. It's a vegetable, man. Spiritual. Esau ain't got nothing. The carnal cannot deal with nothing that's spiritual. So when I heard that, I knew that was more, propaganda. Somebody can't shoot down no charity. That with nothing, no technology you got. So I knew that was a lie. But see, he can only lie to those that are under the loose that's already swayed. See, once you've been versed in the scriptures and you really know this thing spiritually, like you really know about it, you know this devil can't shoot down no chariot, man. See, that's propaganda. It's a lie. You can't even stop a nuke, so how you gonna shoot down a chariot? Exactly. So that's said the devil, man, he's about out of gas, man. That's why I said if it was possible, even the very elect would be fooled. But then that statement said if it was possible, it's not possible to fool the elect. The elect will not be fooled. Why? They're connected to Yahweh Shai. We're in tune with our power. We know what we're dealing with. Therefore, like I said earlier, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. Nothing Esau come with is not gonna come to a surprise to us. Like, oh man, I can't believe it. Like none of that, man. Like we're past the devil, past him. That's why this book is so vital and important. It's like that light. Once that light hits you and you all the way lit up, there's nothing the devil can do with you, man. Only thing he can do now is try to take your life away from you. And then if you found a good grace after shot, he probably ain't gonna be able to do that either. Y'all shot like, nah, man, spiritual power right now. Body hard like hope.
This body your favorite picture, right? This is Jeremiah chapter 51. I'm gonna start at verse 19. And it says, the portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the wine of his inheritance, and the Lord of hope is his name. Verse 20. And it said, thou art my battle axe and weapons of war, for with thee will I break in pieces the nation, and with thee will I destroy the kingdom. And with thee will I break in pieces the horses and his riders, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariots and his riders. And with thee also will I break in pieces men and women, and with thee will I break in pieces old and young, and with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid.
Ooh, hey, that is one of my favorite verses right there, man. Hey, that's backing up, man. Hey, fucking power, man. It's just gonna break them in pieces, man. They carry. So you're not gonna be able to deal with us. get out spiritual powers. How the hell you gonna shoot down a chariot? You ain't gonna be able to shoot down an ox in a minute, man. When ox get spiritual powers steady get lifted up, it's gonna be like Black Adam and Superman, man. We're gonna break down they F-22 Raptor jets, they tanks get ripped up, you know, super soldiers get ripped up, your drones get ripped up, your Terminators. Man, you gonna play with them like toys. Like you tell me, you got this for me. It's offensive, man. Only 200. That's it.
Like a cat playing with the mouth, you know, the mouth before you get ready to eat him.
God, no. Hey, he gonna be like a young lion among sheep, man. Sheep ain't got no chance with the young lion. They said, you know, man, this thing about to turn up. Man, they gonna think you're in a sci-fi movie when this thing did. And when y'all shot, man, he get like Thanos. That's why that thing, that Marvel resident, y'all shot gonna snap his fingers. The 144,000 gonna get their powers just like that, and you gonna think it's like X-Men. Brothers gonna have all kind of different gifts and abilities, and man, what we gonna know what to do with that? We already connected. We ain't gonna be out here just doing some crazy stuff. No, giving these gifts to crush the heathens, and that's what we gonna do. You'll be hollering that name out, like y'all shout his name. Power is all gonna get that fame in that time, especially if he's here in the presence, man, in the physical. That bottom shit is here, because I think that's what really brothers gonna get activated, man. Could be before, but I think when y'all shouts in the atmosphere, I think that's when everybody gonna start waking up, man. You might just wake up one morning and you floating above your bed or something. Or you just tap something and it fly like 30 feet in the earth. Or down the street, man. You gonna understand like you can't get hurt by no bullet, no cars or nothing. And then that's gonna be, hey, that's a changeover then. It's gonna be like, oh, like right.
We're gonna be like David's fighting man. You know, that was chasing like 2 were chasing 10,000. So hey, we're gonna have that type of spirit on that power.
All right. We real adventures. We coming with vengeance, man. This we're coming with Isaiah 63 and 4. The day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. So first we gotta get redeemed. Once we get that redemption, then we get what? Get that crown, get that spiritual power, then comes vengeance. Then we're gonna be looking at Esau like, oh yeah, payback, homie. Payback from way back. All the time I've been called a nigga. Every time I've been discriminated against, all the little stuff you done did to my people, pain and suffering, I'm about to do unto you. And we ain't gonna play no games with Esau because we don't have no love for Esau. So when we hear him hollering because we cracking his leg, we're his bones snapping. Exactly. We're not gonna ease up. We're not gonna ease up at all. You know, that's gonna excite us. Like, man, you see the way that sucker split open. You know, I'm about to pull his arm off and see how this do. You know? You're gonna be doing them like little bugs or something. I'm not young, you experiment with bugs, pull the wing off. That's how we gonna do it Esau, man. We don't care about him hollering.
Taking the wing off a little bug.
Yeah. Pull the Esau arm off, man. You know, right in front of his family. And watch it drip out. Then look at who's next, you know? And that's how it's gonna be. And that's offensive to a plantation Christian. They're like, oh, you gonna hurt people? That is not the Lord. Like his old stupid ignorant Eve I did a lesson on. She got mad because Watch for Israel had, Edomites kissing their feet. She already, that is not a Lord. That is not a Lord. I'm like, help you don't know the scripture. And you're going to be destroyed. Because first of all, you shouldn't even be teaching. You need to shut your mouth. You know? Yeah, we're going to be doing these devils harm. They might do harm to you. Help them. You know? Jacob's trouble. What you think that's about? They say they actually want to talk and they don't know the Lord, man. Especially these women. He needs to shut our mouth at this point.
How about y'all not make us I'm not like y'all what y'all said is what do you say if them with it that I will not reign over them, bring them here and lay them before me.
Yeah, Luke 19:27. Luke 19:27. Yep, that's it right there, man. Of course.
It also says slay utterly old and young, women and children.
Yeah. And young maid, because the young maid is those women, those wicked ass women who like to buck up.
Then, like what he say, I should tread on the scorpions. He called them scorpions, and I want to say viper, something like that. He called it 2/3. And he's gonna give the power to tread on them. He's paraphrase. But yeah, 2/3 gonna get it too. 2/3 get on my nerves right now. Always helping the devil out, talking good about this devil. They get on my nerves too. They're present. 2/3 of their judgment too. You're not gonna want to see a hope flag in the day of the Lord. Not gonna play nice at all. So we're gonna be able to tell, ain't gonna be no finessing us. Oh, I'm with it now. I'm ready to worship now. No, keep that same energy. Use against my Lord. Then, if we get our powers, don't try to come on our side now. No, that's why you need to get right with the Lord now and represent Yahweh Shah right now. Why you got to live, you know? And they're like, I don't even see why they feel like that. This devil's losing power. How can you sit for this devil? He about done. He the Titanic right now. His boat is sinking. I'm looking at 2/3 like y'all some straight food.
Hey, bro, hey, the Titanic was got split in half too. That's Esau's kingdom right there. Esau's kingdom is the body. And that's what y'all about to y'all tell for. The kingdom is the body against itself, that's not fair. You know? That's compared to that Titanic right there. Ooh, man, hey, Esau, he was thinking, man. His whole kingdom is thinking. You know? And so, you know, this is why we need to be out of America, man. Your ways need to be, you know, in tune with your how about y'all stop, man. Get your mind out of America and get Babylon the Great, because it's going to be destroyed. This place is not going to be existing in the near future.
Check it, I got another. This is Jeremiah Bar. Hey, Psalms 89 and 22. The enemy shall not exact upon him, nor the son of wickedness afflict him. 23. I will beat down his foes before his face and plague them that hate him. So they show you right there, man, ain't like I said, ain't gonna be no bucking up against the man of the Lord when Yahweh is in the midst and we got our powers, and because Yahweh gonna get the glory first. He gonna turn, get that glory. Everybody gonna be like, oh my Lord, and then he gonna get that glory unto his man. Then his man gonna get that glory. And then, like the scripture said right there, and we gonna plague them that hate him. If the 2/3 hate Yahweh, they love Jesus. They don't like Yahweh. They think Yahweh, like said, like our girl, that this law is too grievous. He said, I can't eat pork. What type of God is that? I can't worship no God like that. I can't eat pork. You know, that's what they say. 2/3 of women don't want to get in order. They're like, I ain't about to be submit to no man, to no black man. He a slave. I submit to my master, Esau. You know, all these little wicked Eves.
I don't want no king but Caesar.
Nah, that's what they say. So they all about to get it too, man. 2/3, because they don't like Yahweh. They like Esau. Because if you worship Jesus, you worship Esau. So they about to get, you know, about to plague them too. About to put it on them too. Because hey, we about Yahweh here. It's about rulership. And they not right now. So it's like you need judgment, you need born again. Try again. You gotta come again. Right now you ain't right. You've been defiled. You've been living up under the devil too long. You got his ways. They always want to lie, cheat, steal. No, that right there ain't gonna fly in the kingdom of heaven, man. We're gonna raise up, you know, righteous royalty. We're gonna be speaking in our language again. They gotta come back, man. They gotta be re-cleansed up. And like I said, they see the 2/3 are natural born followers. They follow Esau now, he in power. If y'all shall come back, we in power, they're gonna follow us. Then they'll be right. They'll be talking different, thinking different. It'll be a whole new way of life. When y'all shall comes a whole new way of life. We're not living right now. We're existing. We ain't really living right. When y'all shall come back, we get our kingdom built back up, then we'll be living right. No? And everybody gonna love it. Even the other heathens gonna love it. Like, man, I like it much better with, you know, Yahweh ruling, you know, Yahshua ruling, you know, because at the minute they gonna get right. They ain't gonna buck up to us. They gonna be like, hey, man, Yahshua said don't be eating no crab. They gonna be beating each other. I'm like, hey, man, I ain't gonna be having Yahshua come down on me. Now, don't be bringing shame to this family. You don't do that no more. You know, because the law gonna run out through Jerusalem. So everything is gonna be back in its rightful order. You know, the only people that's gonna be really in hell gonna be Esau. Esau, you know, he gotta do sin. So for him to have to like eat right and do right, it's gonna be just hurting them in the spirit. Like, oh, I gotta be right. No, you know, they're gonna be wanting to do mischief and they can't. And they're gonna do right because they're gonna be in fear. You know, 2/3 spirit Esau gonna fear us when they flip like that. They're like, man, hey, know what they'll do if they ain't picking up greens now. You know, they say we're gonna have them beating each other. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like how Jake used to fight to get the whip to, you know, beat each other. They're gonna be Esau. Hey, he ain't picking up for the greens.
That's how boxing got started.
I got the whip. You know, I whip them, Lord. You know, that's gonna be glory. That's gonna be the return of our Lord and Savior, man, which is real soon. Let's say, get ready, man. The MOTV about to come up. They talking about what, July, having the Fed now going. So the MOTV could roll out this year. I think for sure it's gonna be rolling next year. You know, Don't just quote me. I don't like to make dates nobody know but the Lord himself. But the way the prophecy is looking, it looks like they're going to have it probably going next year.
Already, because what they're really doing while they set up these, they shut down the Silicon Valley Bank, what they're really doing is transfer the new currency, the old currency, and transfer it into a new currency. That's really what they're doing. You know, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to transfer the money and make it digital. And that's what they're in the process of doing, but they're doing it sloppy, just like the Archie said earlier.
Yeah, it's that Fed now. They got the name for it. They're trying to bring it online in July.
The Fed coin.
They said the Fed now.
Oh, Fed.
It might turn to Fed coin, but that's what they call it now.
They call it
Fed coin now because it's a program. They're gonna do it in increments. It's gonna go digital, and it's still gonna be like like a coin on cyberspace. And I think then after that they're gonna roll a device. Elon Musk do his human trials in what, July?
Right.
June?
Yeah,
no, June. So look at that. See, the Fed now come online in July. So they're gonna let Elon Musk do his testing in June, and then the system will roll out in July. So that's how it's rolling out, y'all. So like I said, this should be the year the digital system comes, all the way fully into play. Right. And they're gonna roll it like that, and then like, you good, y'all good. Good. And then like once the system roll all the way out, and they got the MOTV going, what's coming right after that? Yahusha, man. That's their head crowning, man. You see the birth of the beast system. And once the beast system go up, Yahusha about to come down. That's how it's gonna go. It's gonna come up, it ain't gonna last that long. It's coming up so sloppy. It's coming up real sloppy. Don't nobody want it. It's coming up like real ragged. They ain't even doing no measurements. They just like, get it up there. So it's gonna come down quick, man. So we're not gonna be in the beast system that long. We gotta hang on, be strong though, because they're gonna use the people to, try to, what I want to say, persuade us to get it. Right. I can see my family, babies gotta eat. Go get that device.
They did that in that 19 situation.
Exactly. You see, that 19 gave us the rundown how they're gonna do the MOTV. They're gonna use the ones that did it to what's the word I'm looking for? To persuade.
Yeah, persuade, yeah.
Demonize, that's a good one. Demonize, persuade us to go get it. Or say like we doing bad because of us. The new system can't come up. We can't go back to normal because of us. They're gonna come harder with the prosecution, so they're gonna make it where you can't work.
Smear campaign.
Yeah, like a smear campaign. They're gonna do it like that. They're gonna come hard too. They're gonna be like, see, you can't come to work. The badge is gonna be on your device, so you can't come to work unless you got the device.
Unless you got the chip.
And they already gearing up for it. Cause I did a lesson. It was maybe about a year ago, man, where at my job you actually got to use your work ID just to clock in now. All right, at first it used to be a time clock where you just swipe a little time card, but now you got to use the work ID. Yeah, and you got to clock in on your scanner. All right, and that's how they're doing it. So it's gradually coming to the head.
So I got this right here. Oh, I pulled it up. I said scorpions and snakes. I thought he pulled it up. About to say. So I'm gonna come with this right here, man. This Revelation 1 and 1. The revelation of Yahushua Mashiach, which Yahweh gave unto him, show unto his servant things which must shortly come to pass. The prophet. And he said and signified it by his angel unto his servant John. So we right here in Revelation, man. We in Revelation. We in Edges. Take Edges about to go into play. And he said, here go number 2. Who bear record of the word of Yahweh and of the testimony of Yahushua Mashiach and of all things that he saw. So John gave us this book of his prophecy. So we'll know Yahushua's return, when it's about to come, kind of like a mile marker. Like looking down like, okay, I'm 30 miles out. Okay, I'm 20 miles out. I'm 10 miles out. So now we know, there's something we talking about earlier, MOTV about to come up. That's like the crown prophecy. But prophecy been fulfilled, man. Once that go into play, get made mandatory, then it's game time. Then it's game time. Yahushua about to come any second after that. They're probably gonna have us in camp. They're probably gonna have where if you don't get the MOTV, you go in the camp. They're gonna say like you a fucking health threat. You need re-education. If you don't want to get this, they're gonna have some little crazy scenario talking about the device protects you from this, and you gotta have this. If you ain't got it, then you a problem.
All of these businesses that closing down, you got the Walmart, and then they're gonna start closing down the post office. So that's gonna be your business right
There's gonna be chaos. And the solution to the chaos is gonna be that MOTB, that fight. That's how they're gonna roll it out. Don't take that, resist that. Why? Because once that gets implemented, Yahweh Shah is surely on the way. Coming quickly. Now what's gonna come into play then is gonna be your endurance. How long can you endure not taking this devil's device, and how long can you last? Like I said, when that happens, we are working. You're not, because it said you cannot buy or sell unless you have it. So we're gonna be totally locked out the financial system. We're gonna be living totally off faith at that point. We probably gonna have to see, we might be dumb to die, man, at that point. You know, you might have to go here, go there. It's gonna be like pilgrims upon the earth, your little backpack wandering. If you can't work no more, it's gonna be like vagabonds, you know. But you hold out though, because your Shah's coming. Don't give in, because that's that temptation. You know, at that point, so devil's like, man, I can make it all go away. You just take the advice. That's all you got to do, man. Be father of the year. You know, be a good husband. You don't take my device. And when we keep resisting, he's going to get angry. And he's going to seek to try to, threaten our life. He's going to say, take the advice or else, That was probably before a firing squad. Probably have our neck in the noose. Standing on the chair. He's going to say, he's going to keep the chair. You're going to take the device. But the whole strong. It's going to come to that point, Joshua. Yep, the guillotines too. You read the Revelation 1, I read that verse 7. Yeah, I was gonna pull out 7. I was gonna read down to 7. I was gonna pull out 7. If we go Revelation 1 and 7, behold, he coming with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, what he saw, and all kindred of the earth shall wail because of him, even so, amen. No, it said, behold, he coming with clouds. What's those clouds? Clouds is a code word for chariots, man. Coming with thousand legions of chariots. So he coming with clouds. Not he coming in the clouds. He coming with clouds. They say every eye shall see him. Why? Because their fathership is about as big as the planet, man. They say it's about the size of the moon. So, man, when that enters the atmosphere, everybody gonna see that. For every part, on the planet gonna look at the sky and be like, man, what is that? It's like that movie Independence Day. God gonna look like the Death Star. Like, golly, what is that? So every eye gonna see him, and every kindred of earth, they're gonna be wet, they'll be crying. Because first of all, they ain't gonna know what that is. They gonna know what he's doing, and they're gonna be all like, I don't know what's going on. All they gonna know how to do is cry, and weep, like all this trouble, because they probably gonna be, the family gonna be up and running. It's gonna be chaos everywhere, little militia groups and whatnot, and everybody gonna be just flipping out because they don't know. And they say it's gonna be so bad, the whole earth gonna be well. Animals gonna be going crazy. Animals be in the zoo. You're gonna see everything going crazy. Fish gonna be flopping in the water. Everything they're gonna be feeling that vibration. Your house shot, man. It's gonna, hey, if you ain't hopefully ain't prepared for it, it's gonna put a fear on you. And that part where they said they would hear him, y'all cry as well too. And they just talk about those Edomites, those which are going into the reincarnation right there, which said that they would fear him. They talking about those Romans who pierced him while he was on the cross. All right, and even the 2/3 J who basically said, who gave him up and to be put on the cross. So all of those people is going to be well before him, because he's gonna come back and he's gonna destroy them. I got one more. This is Matthew chapter 24. Matthew chapter 24, I'm going to start at verse 29. It said, and immediately after those tribulations, in those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven. And it said the stars shall fall from heaven. We talk about those nuclear missiles. And it says, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken. And it says, and then shall appear the signs of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall the tribes of the earth born, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. Ooh, power and great glory, man. We ready to see that, man. That's going to be magnificent to us. You're in the right spirit. You're going to be well in the crime. Like, man, they say the stars fall, you see the nuclear missiles coming. You ain't on no chariot yet. They're going to be howling, man. Oh, no. Like, where the salvation at, man? What's up, man? You didn't worship, or you didn't praise Yahweh about the help shop. You didn't get it, man. And it also said right here, it said that the powers of heaven, okay? It said the powers, as in plural of heaven, those who
in the power seat right now, those who's up and coming, all right, those which are pretty much Esau, Edom, America, aka Babylon the Great, who running America, and it says shall be shaken. Okay, meaning they're gonna be shaking in their boots, they're gonna be scared. All right. And then that's when Yahweh Shai gonna come back and let it be known that it's me. It's me that's bringing your kingdom down.
All right, I'm gonna come out with this right here. This is Luke 1:68. Blessed be the Lord, Yahweh of Israel. He has visited and redeemed his people. Ooh, says the Lord God of Israel. Who's that? Yahweh. And he's gonna visit and redeem his people, man. Meaning we're gonna have salvation when he comes. You know, we're gonna get deliverance when he comes. That's gonna be a very glorious thing, man. I'm gonna pop on down to Luke 1:76. And thou child shall be called the prophet of the highest, but thou shalt go before the face of the Lord to prepare his way. 77, to give knowledge and salvation to his people by the remission of their sins. And in 78, through the tender mercy of our Yahweh, whereby the day spring on high had visited us. See that? That's talking about Yahweh Shah, man. When he come down to redeem his people for remission of their sins, that's the sacrifice he made, man. That's why we got nothing but love for Yahweh Shah, man. He gave his life, the whole elect. We are not gonna let that go in vain at all, man. We're gonna make good and honor, you know, that sacrifice right there by doing what? Now we gonna sacrifice our lives to make the legacy of him. We out here feeding the sheep, you know, fishing for the elect, and we're gonna honor that, man. We'll give all praise to Yahweh Shah. Lord willing, that we'll be acceptable and we give remission for our sins so that we can get salvation.
To back you up, but when I watch that Yahweh Shai is gonna redeem his people, all right, it's gonna line up perfect with that. I'm gonna read Matthew 24:30 again, right? Because it says, and then shall appear the signs of the Son of Man in heaven, then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the cloud of heaven with power and great glory. And it said, and he shall send his angel with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds and from the end of the heaven to the other. All right, and he said, gather together his elect. All right, so when he's coming back, he's gonna bring all his elect together, and that's when everything's gonna be all right. You know, the whole world is gonna be in peace.
Yeah, they're gonna bring a whole elect by what? Like the priest say, he's gonna bring the chariots. You're gonna get beamed up in those chariots. That's how he's gonna gather up his whole elect, preserve them from the nuclear fallout, the second death, that great fire. You know, the ICBM. You gotta hope it's a chariot with your name on it. You gotta believe in chariots. You can get that salvation. So a lot of they can't believe in something like that. It's above their strength. That's a precept that back to show you that y'all shall come. He's coming with, you know, the chariots to gather up the whole elect. As I said, I'm trying to tell Jake, you ain't gotta go nowhere to be saved, man. Y'all shall get you wherever you at. Wherever you at, you good. You ain't gotta go somewhere else to be saved. He said gonna gather fall for a win.
He said he's gonna send his angel. That's what and that's the beautiful that his angel is gonna be flying in. He's gonna send the angel. And I was like I said earlier, angel means that. All right, so the angel is gonna be going around picking up his elect, and they're pretty much gonna be saying, come up hither, so you will not be partakers of her plague. You know, those are the things you're gonna most likely hear, you know, just thinking about what's gonna happen in that time.
Because that's the new art. Think about it, he's gonna bring the plants, he's gonna preserve. Yahweh knows how to preserve, you know, his creation. Yahweh Shah. That ark is gonna preserve everything. We're gonna come back, we're gonna clean everything up in righteousness. So that's how we're gonna get saved. That's the strangeness. Like the scripture say, the strangeness of the salvation. Of course, Jay can't believe that. It's like, did you believe a UFO gonna beam you up? Oh man, you smoked out, man. You know, that's something they can't get with.
The bug out Jay be like, what you smoking on? I want some of that.
Exactly. You know, they can't believe in that. But scriptures tell you that's how you gonna do it. If you believe that's how you gonna do it. You can see it. To me, it's plain, like I say, it's plain to the righteous. It's easy to see that. So I don't know what Jake's malfunction is, but I know what it is. The Lord he ain't got the spirit of the Lord. So he wasn't blessed with capabilities to believe. He ain't got the faith to believe. Exactly.
They don't even meditate on the scripture because it even says literally like when Yahweh Shah was when he was killed on the cross and he was brought back alive, he was lifted up, and then the angel appeared before the disciples. And he said the same way Yahweh Shah left, it's gonna be the same way he came back. And that was in the book of Acts, the first chapter. You know, so how he got beamed up, what lifted him up in the cloud is something you to think about. And that was the chariot. Who the world he called UFO. So that being said, hey, I'm edifying with our glory. Praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakadai,
Kwam Yasharala,
Kwam Yasharala, baby.
Shalom.
You tell Baba Ball, hey, Shalom, everybody on the comment board.
Water for tuning in.
Aqua on the comment board. Shalom. We almost up out of here, baby. Y'all was on the way.